I am making this video per request of someone who knows me very well, my earthly sister, uh, suggested that I bring my viewers, you guys, into the loop with what's been happening with me lately. I was diagnosed with colon cancer maybe 3 months ago. I had to go to the emergency room. It was in January, let's put it that way. I had to go to the emergency room. There's so much pain on the right side of my stomach, down here. And I'd had a stomach ache for almost a year. And finally it just got really bad, and it was really hurting me, and to the point I couldn't even move. I needed to pass out, but I couldn't. So I went to the emergency room, and I was in there about 5 hours. They did a CAT scan and some blood work and determined that I had colon cancer. Now, I'm 70 years old, and it didn't rattle me at all. It didn't scare me. I'm like, all right, being who I am and how I've lived all these years, bad news is good news. It's what's happening. So bad news is what's happening, and if you're not afraid to face what's happening, then you'll get through it. Then you get through it well and grow as you do. So all right, cool. I got colon cancer, fine. And this girl Ash, who's bringing me food, I'm not going to show her to you. But without her, there'd be no me. Thank you, Ash. Ashley, I'm telling the world about you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm on it live.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my girl right there, man. Best friend a man ever had. And then outside of this guy next to me over here, brother, I got the world looking at you.
Oh man.
That guy right there, he loves his hobo. You guys never, I don't want to say you never had friends like mine, but shoo, I don't know. I'm pretty blessed. But at the request of my earthly sister, she said you ought to let your viewers know what's been going on. And I did drop a few videos out there about me when I was in the hospital and after their surgery, the result. So I had one tumor, and it was in a section of the colon they call the ascendant, and they just took that out. They just cut that part of the colon out. No problem. You can live without it. There's one tumor in there. It was pretty good size, and it was aggressive. It was fucking killing me, guys. I think it was a demon, but that's another story. And I called up my friends down here where I'm at and said, listen, I'm in trouble. And they said, you just get down here, we'll take care of you. And it turns out that I'm well taken care of at this home I'm in, and just loved and really cared for. Rocco's here looking for some chicken. So they're taking care of us. And man, I hope if you ever go through anything like this, you would have the support that I've had and I'm getting. And just beautiful people, really absolutely beautiful people. There are still good people in the world. They really are. Anyway, went into surgery. The doctor said he could have done a robotic thing, but he wanted to open me up. And I'd show you, but I don't know if I would be banned. I got a big scar going right up the middle of my belly. And they got in there and they removed that part of the colon, subsequently removing all cancer from me. At this time, I'm cancer-free. How about that? No chemo, no radiation, no long, drawn-out situation. They identified the tumor. They realized that it was a atypical cancer. They could just get in there and remove the part of the colon, and that I'd be good to go. And that's what's happened. In a reasonable amount of discomfort due to the surgery. Whenever they go into your abdomen like that, that hurts. I've had it done before with another situation I was in back in the 80s, and but I'm recovering from this surgery, and I'm overwhelmed by the whole thing, which is not easy to do. It's not easy to overwhelm me. I'm learning so much more, and I'm experiencing so much more than I had figured in any of my visions or forward sight. Looking forward, what I might experience in my life. I don't really calculate like that, but this has been something, man. And the medical association, they get a bad rap in a lot of ways, and I understand that. With the Illuminati connection and the whole New World Order, everybody's sick connection, but it's really much deeper than the people that are in the medical services. We're doing this to ourselves. I did this to myself. This type of accountability has got to start coming into play in our lives. Everything that's happening to us in some way or another is the result of our self, of our own dynamic, okay? And tarot teaches that reality, as well as tarot cards, are going to reflect one thing and one thing only, and that's the most important thing, which is the relationship of your thoughts to your feelings. Another way to say it is the most important thing that you'll ever involve yourself in is the relationship of yourself, with your another self. Not a singularity, a duality, two of you, two opposites that are completely attracted to each other, mated. And this relationship, this is what we're here for. This is what we're here in this life for, this reality. However many times we revisit it. Developing this relationship is the most essential, fundamental, and fabulous thing that could ever happen to anyone. Because from this relationship of yourself to yourself, your thoughts following your feeling or not, from that relationship, all other relationships flow. In other words, reality being the mirror, dependent on how you're working with yourself as a yin-yang, as a duality, depending on how you're doing with that. And that's high intelligence, that's high knowledge, that's high information. That's big time stuff, for the mind, intuitive, instinctive, rational, and so forth. But no matter what you go through in life, be it cancer, surgery, you win or lose, quote unquote, win or lose, well, the most important thing is you have the right attitude about what's going on with you. And that is that you're experiencing these things, that you are a sovereign, eternal being, finding yourself trapped, if you will, in forms, limitations. And this causes you to not be able to escape certain situations that you must go through in order to grow. And I'm growing from this one. I got a nice diagnosis going forward. If I pay attention to certain things that maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to, diet and whatnot, and perhaps I can remain cancer-free, or who knows what's down the road. But that's what's been going on with me. It's the reason I haven't been on TikTok a lot. It's the reason I haven't been making the amount of videos that I usually do. But I do feel that that's all going to return. I'm going to be out here a lot like I used to be, and producing great videos like I was, and getting time with you all, which I love.